Gather around, PureSkill family. This your boy Sharif, and I'm back at it with another video. Let's go. Okay, so we're talking about how to draw gesture poses, and we're gonna be drawing this gesture of this lady right here on your screen. And okay, here we go. I'm gonna keep it quick and simple. So first of all, one of the main things I like to do when I'm drawing gestures is make sure that I keep some basic lines so that I can make quick decisions when I'm drawing, right? So I want to use some C curves, S curves, and I curves. I really don't want to deviate from those because then it makes too much thinking, and it's too much thinking, first of all. So then first of all, C, S, and I. C is just basic curves that don't take too many twists and turns, just makes one turn, obviously. S's make about 2 turns tops, right? And then straight lines are just straight lines, but you can remember it by saying CSI because okay, so we're drawing this girl. The first thing we want to get is the major line that she's giving us. So she's giving us pretty straight, but when you're drawing, you want to give an exaggeration a little bit because you're an artist and you want to exaggerate the pose, of course. So then let's start with the major pose that she has. I'm gonna give you this top of her elbow right here. Probably say her top of the elbow is right here, and that foot is down here, which gives you just a something like this. That would be the major pose that I would say. And then so from that we have, what I would give you is, what I would say is, what I usually do is start drawing the relationship from the head to the torso, because they're both circles and it just makes it look like a snowman for me. I don't know why I do it like that, but that's just how I do it. So if we have it right here and we see, well, okay, yes, start next with the head and the torso relationship, but with this specific pose, you can draw the top of the head by drawing that line. So you just have an opportunity with this pose specifically, so don't take that for every single one, but usually you just find the top of the head and start drawing, or figure out how you want to find the top of the head. But right here you just have an opportunity to draw like a nice line that relates to the other arm and to the top of the head, because she's kind of like holding her arm over her head, right? So then you can draw this head right here and just keep it a simple oval, because even though you know Loomis method and different things like that, it's just gesture drawings, and you're gonna draw on top of it, make it more refined, and do everything later, right? Okay, so keep it simple, to the point, just an oval for the head. You kind of just draw like a little straight line for your neck right now, because again, keeping it simple, you don't want nothing too over exaggerating and doing all these things. One of the main things I always keep telling y'all is, when you guys are drawing, or when you guys are doing your art in general, anything, you guys want to keep a clear mind, be relaxed, and be focused. So you don't want to just have a lot going on in your mind. Like I told you, 3 simple curves. You don't want more than that. Finding the top of the head, just doing it again and again, you're not even gonna think about it no more. All right, so what's it called? So we got the rib cage. It's kind of tilted right here. Now I know what y'all are saying. Y'all playing with me, and y'all need to stop playing with me. I know what y'all saying. Sharif, a circle isn't a C or S or I. Obviously I know that. I'm just saying, on basic things, you can, on like when you're drawing the legs and y'all trying to draw a whole, what they just say draw a drumstick for the leg. I mean, yes, it's basically in that kind of shape, but you want to keep it to a C and S and I. You don't want to think too much. You just want to do. You want to have action, okay? But yes, you can draw a circle. come on now. Circles are pretty much probably my favorite. But anyway, I'm gonna draw the this rib cage. Draw it out. You know how your rib cage looks like. If you don't, I'll do a video on that. I'll do a video on that. Draw your little rib cage out. Now, the pelvis, I feel is best drawn as a square or like a little what you call it. See, now I'm forgetting my shapes. This is basic kindergarten. This shape right here, the one with the it's a rectangle square, but it's like kind of, I forgot, trapezoid. I think it's trapezoid, right? Anyway, I try and draw it like that. On her, it's greatly shaped like that, so we can easily do that. On some people, it's gonna be more ambiguous to look at it like that, but it's best to look at it like that, in my opinion. So you kind of just draw your little shape. And remember, this is a gesture drawing. So another thing that's good about gesture drawings is the fact that when you're gesture drawing, you can use these as poses. So let's say you have a character in mind and you want them to stand like this, how you see on your screen, right? You want them to stand like this. You can just gesture draw your gesture as this without putting any facial features or any thing going that makes it look like her, and then put your character in place of that, because your character has an arm, your character has a leg. You understand what I'm saying? Make the person you're drawing look like your character instead of the person you're drawing. That's another thing you can do. Anyway, so with the legs, I'm gonna just draw a straight line right here. And I'm gonna call this out because right now I have to think about it so I can tell you guys. But when you guys are drawing it, when you guys first start out, you're gonna think about, oh, let's try and keep it to a C and S and I curve. But what you guys are gonna realize is, after so many times of doing it, you're just gonna do it. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, cool. What's it called? So I'm just draw a straight line right here. Probably get that. That's a C curve. I'll draw another straight line for that. We kind of have this. I don't know if y'all can see it on the camera right here. This knee coming in right here. Right there. And I'll draw another straight line for that. And what I like to do for feet, now she got shoes on, but most of the time, if you're in a drawing class, or if you're in a drawing class, or if you just like looking at, usually they don't have shoes on, but so you can see the gesture of the feet better, because feet have character as well, and you don't want to forget that part. You kind of have some nice curves right here. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, you got some nice curves right there. And then another thing that I want to emphasize is not to always focus on connecting lines. What kills a lot of the depth that a drawing can have is connecting lines like this. Instead of, you see how I'm sketching it like this, and then I come in with another curve like that. What can really kill a drawing and make it look so flat all the time is if you come in here and you do this and you do this. You go over here, be like that. Now me personally, I'm a pro, so I'm gonna draw a straight line and it's gonna look nice. Y'all gonna be like, Shreve, that actually looks really nice. Oh my god, no. Okay, I did it good. You ain't gonna do it good. You not me. So first of all, you drawing these curves like this, Don't do that. Well, that's an S curve, so you can get away with that. But what I'm saying is, the point that I'm trying to make is, once it goes beyond a C, an S, or an I curve, straight line curve, you want to break it and let it go, let it flow and come in on the angle, because you can clean it up later and it'll look nice and you have that sketchy look to your art. That way you have flow and rhythm, and things won't look choppy or try hard. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, so if you don't understand what I'm saying, just do it, because you trust me and I'm trying to help you out. You understand? Okay, so now there's a foot behind the foot. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna draw over it and clean it up later. What's it called? I'm gonna draw a straight line for that. Bring that up higher. Now you see I got my eraser right here, but I try not to use it as much as possible. But I mean, sometimes you gotta use it. I'm not gonna be one of them talking about, oh, don't use your eraser, don't use your eraser. You can use your eraser, bro. You can use your eraser. Don't be over here stressing about, oh, I can't use my eraser. I messed up, bro. Just use your eraser if you need to use your eraser. But like, over time, as you do it more and more, you're not gonna need to use your eraser. And another thing that I'm gonna tell y'all about keeping things simple down to these this C, S, and I curve, what it does for you is it's gonna simplify a lot of things that you make complicated. So a lot of times you guys are messing up because y'all go in here and y'all like, oh, this looks like a I'm gonna go back to the drumstick thing, because that's what I was learning a lot in classes. Sometimes my classes would tell me, oh, the forearm looks like a drumstick, so try and draw like a chicken drumstick when you're doing that. You think of it like that, and then you're overcomplicating things and you're drawing all these extra stuff to make it look like a drumstick, when you just need to keep it to, that looks like a C, that looks like a S, that mostly looks like a straight line. And then it makes it way easier. You don't have to get in and make extra details. And if something goes off the way, another thing right here, you want to make sure you get that clavicle right there. I mean, the collarbone, sure. Right there. And then now I'm gonna put in that neck that she has, and put in that right here. So now we just gave her some shoulders, and I'm keeping everything so simple. I'm not even thinking about it. You guys understand? I'm not even thinking about it. You guys are gonna say, oh, it's because you've been doing it for a long time. Yes and no. Yes, because I don't have to think about the C and SI curve is why I don't. It's because I don't have to think about the CSI because I've done this for so long. I do the CSI so that I'm not thinking hard. That's what I'm saying. You guys are gonna understand when you guys start doing it and implementing what I'm telling y'all, because that is truly gonna make you stop thinking, bro. It's gonna be like so much easier. And I'll do a tutorial on hands one day. But look, with the hands, I'm gonna keep it so simple, bro. Watch this. You see those fingers right here? I'm gonna group them like this. When you're just gesture drawing, that's the key so badly. You have to learn how to group your fingers. Now again, this is another part where I'm breaking the C and SI curve. I'm drawing like a full shape right here, but you have to do that. Sometimes shape language, I'll do a video on that too. Shape language and communicating with visuals. You have to understand how to say, this is what I'm drawing by using your visuals. You understand what I'm saying? So okay. Now now I'm in my mind right now debating whether or not I should do her hair. Now what I will say is, if I'm doing this normally in my own sketchbook, well, this is my own sketchbook, you know what, I will do the hair only because I'm putting it on Instagram for you guys to see. So I don't really usually be putting these like sketchy stuff on my Instagrams, but I'll figure it out. I'll do it this time. What's it called, I like finished works on there. But you know what, I haven't posted on there in a minute, so I'll do that. What's it called? But when it comes to hair, don't draw every strand, and don't draw every strand. Major thing everybody always says, don't draw every strand. And just make sure to group it. And keep it, definitely keep it down to the C and SI curves when you're doing it, because when you do it like that, when you see, I didn't even draw what she had. She I drew an S right there, and it's like, it's completely not even that. Okay, see, I'm gonna use my eraser. I promise, bro, it's fun. Now watch this. Oh no. I'm not editing this video, I promise. Hold on. There you go. Okay, now watch this. I'm gonna show y'all something that's gonna be so amazing, I promise. Watch this. I just erased, and guess what? The world is still here. You see this? We're still alive. Everything's fine. Nobody died. I erased. So I promise y'all, nothing gonna happen if you use your eraser. I promise. Don't listen to these people telling you can't use your eraser. As long as you drawing soft, the thing that I find I hate when it comes to eraser is if you draw real hard like that, and then you come in with your eraser like this, it's still there. And don't let your eraser be dirty. Then you gonna have like smears and all of that on there, so it's gonna be extra rough on you. But other than that, the world did not come to an end. And you see how I'm drawing on the sides? It makes you look so much like an artist. I promise you, next time a girl's looking at your sketchbook, bro, I promise you, she gonna be like, oh my gosh, this is so much great. And she doesn't even know that part of the reason why she thinks it's so great is because you got these sketches on the side. You don't even care like that. You just a G. You understand? You just a G. But okay, let me wrap this one up. So we got that. Now, right there. Now, what's it called? If you want to come in, clean up some stuff, you want to give her the little things that every woman needs to have. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying. What's it called? Now, what's it called? Mine is actually kind of clean. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, for real. I'm not even gonna touch it, bro. I'm gonna just post this on Instagram so y'all can see, get a better look at it. Y'all can zoom in and do all the things that y'all want to do. Y'all understand? But go check out the Instagram. Catch me on another video, bro. What's it called? Shoot, that's gesture drawing. Now, what I will say is gesture drawing, for most people, they try and do it in like 30 seconds, 60 seconds. I had a class and they wanted to do 30 seconds and 60 seconds for the gesture drawing. What was this, like 20 minutes? Yeah, just go for the 20 minutes, bro. It doesn't kill you. It doesn't do anything. Nobody's gonna look at your art and say, oh, he didn't do it super fast, so he's bad. I mean, just take your time. It doesn't really matter, bro. What I will say is, if you're in a class and they have a timer, go as fast as the timer, get as much as done. What I will say is, try and get the full body if you can, but if you can't, the teacher's not gonna give you an F because you didn't do it on gesture drawing. Your grade for my class, I'm not gonna tell you about your teacher, but my teacher, our grade was highly dependent on the long drawings that we had. We had an hour and we had an hour and 30-minute drawings, so that was where our grade was mostly um how should I say, affected. But the gesture drawings was just like warm up. It was like warm up. So 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute, 30 seconds. Those drawings was like warm up. She didn't really care about those drawings. Um, but here's your gesture drawing, and I will do a video on hands. I will do a video on lightness, and I will do a video. Lightness is basically after you get this, then you do the details. Details, I wouldn't say stick to the CNS eye curve, because details you actually have to think, look at your picture, and I think the secret to details is on the next video.
I know it's Mike Lowry.
Cuz I'm Mike Lowry. Cuz I'm Mike Lowry.